Thank you, Blake. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to you. I'm honored to be at the Mississippi Economic Council HOBNOB. Not often Democrats like me get to HOBNOB. I'm looking forward to this. Let me tell you, from Northeast Mississippi, you don't grow up there and not know what hard times is like. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to work your way through school. I know what it's like to have 2 jobs at one time. I grew up in a family where my mother was widowed at an early age, and we did what we had to do to get by. So we understand Mississippi families as we travel around. Look into their faces. See the things that are going on in their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what number 1 is in the state of Mississippi, and it's what it should be about, and it's what people tell me as I travel all across this great state. It is about jobs, period. It's about the economy. That's what people are interested in. They're not interested in all of this other stuff. They're not interested in petty politics. They're interested in moving this state forward. I'm interested in helping them. Let me tell you, if anybody in this building thinks that Washington, D.C. is working, they're fooling themselves. I offer something to the United States Senate that not many members of the Senate have: business experience. I'm told 10% of the United States Senate has business experience. If that's true, no wonder we owe $17 trillion. They don't know how to balance a checkbook. Period. Now, how do you fix it? My opponent's newest ad says that you fix it by electing a Republican majority. Folks, I got to tell you, that don't fix it. That don't fix it. It also don't fix it to elect a Democratic majority. It fixes things by working together. And first of all, by working, period. In the last 12 weeks, the United States Senate has been in session for 8 days. 8 days out of 3 months. From the very first job I ever had, Mr. Speaker, I was expected to show up. They expected me to be at work. I think the American people expect our senators and our congressmen to be at work. Now, I don't know if y'all heard the little radio ad that the governor is the speaker on there, and he would have you believe that I'm connected to all these liberal folks all over the country. He obviously didn't choose to look at my record, because he would have seen differently. He obviously didn't bother to read that I've already said I'm not voting for Harry Reid, and I'm not voting for Mitch McConnell, because I don't owe either of them anything. I will vote for someone who shares my values and shares your values here in the state of Mississippi. Now, Governor, I know it's Halloween and you're trying to scare people, but really, can't you do better than that? Can't you do a little better than that? Now, how do we move forward? We move forward by working with each other in Washington, D.C. That's how we move forward. We get to work, we roll our sleeves up, and we move forward. I don't understand, and I'm happy, Mr. Mayor, I'll follow you there, and I appreciate all the kind things you said about our great state, because I share in those hopes, and I share in those dreams. I want Mississippi to be at the top, not at the bottom. While unemployment is decreasing nationwide, it is still one of the highest unemployment rates in the country today. One way we fix that, we fix it with job training, and we invest more and more in Mississippi community colleges. I wish I had all day to talk to you about Mississippi community colleges, because I believe in them that much. And we fix it long term, folks, with public education. That's how we fix it. That's how we make a difference over the long haul. And we have to invest in education, and we need to fund public education every year, not just election year. That's what we need to do. So I look forward to the day that we fund public education. And as far as the spending goes, I looked back. When I served as a member of the House, I looked back to those big omnibus appropriations bills that I voted against. I voted against them because I thought there were too much spending in it and too much waste. It was my opponent who voted with Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi on those big appropriations bills, not me. I wasn't the one who voted for it. But I'll tell you this, I'm happy to stand here and look out and see one of my heroes, Governor William Winter, and tell you, and I hope it doesn't offend him, but I'm a William Winter Democrat. And I'm going to continue to stand up for working people in the state of Mississippi. I'm going to continue to stand up for public education. And I'm going to continue to stand up for better jobs in the state of Mississippi, and I'll still be standing when hell freezes over. Thank you so much. I'm Travis Childers. I'm asking for your vote for the United States Senate.